time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
Well, welcome to another edition of the Lal podcast. I was muted a while ago. What the hell is happening? Anyway, uh, we have Sin Havoc over at the chat, and welcome to another stream. And always remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's on the link below. And yes, we'll be having a watch along, watch party for Batman Cape Crusader Season 1, Episodes 4 to 6. And yes, good morning, good evening, Qatar. Good morning, good evening, Sin Havoc. And you still have a weekend, a night. You're still in your weekend night. So let's uh, let's go. I'll be featuring the Amazon Prime series, Batman Cape Crusader, and I have about uh, 3 episodes today. And Sin Havoc says Penguina is running wild. We already watched episode 1. Now we're gonna do episode 4 to 6. And switch on to Amazon Prime or uh, any other streaming feature, and let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This cartoon's animation looks like a period piece from the 1940s. Everything looks like something from the past. And that's Lois Lane from Lois Lane from Superman, the Fleischer cartoons, World War II. Yeah, World War II era. Bruce Timm is executive producer along with J.J. Abrams, Ed Brubaker, and Matt Reeves. Ah, So this is Commissioner Gordon is based on Man, this animation has so many DEI characters. We're ready for World War III. And yes, do we have the news is that it's not really Comcast that will work with Warner Bros. It's another company, another false information coming from Zaslav. Corrigan, Jim Corrigan, the guy who will be the Spectre. Renee Montoya is looks like something. Man, this is a setup. Keep laughing, man. This episode is technically based on Batman Year One, those early days when they the police are chasing Batman. Decoys are being used to catch Batman. We have El O'Brien, the future Plastic Man. It's a trap. Boom. This looks like something from the pages of from the screen of those black and white Batman serials from the first one from 1943. People keep thinking Comcast only. I've said that they're going to have multiple buyers, but Comcast is a favorite. That's right, Sin. Com- Comcast is a favorite because of the Christopher Nolan links. And we see a Harvey Dent that still looks like the 1960s, 1967 Spider Peter Parker cartoon. I still can't get over a black Commissioner Gordon, a black Barbara Gordon. They made Commissioner Gordon into a wimp again. They correctly made Gordon into a top cop during the Batman animated series. The costume is similar to his 1939 costume. The gloves, the cowl, the bat ears, and Montoya looks like something a big lady. Man, it's okay to change it up every now and then, but you have to keep the core traits of the characters. That's true, man. The core traits should have been still there, and I wonder if season two is gonna be good. So we see Dr. Quinzel is she looks like Oriental, probably because of the eyes, and still the body looks like really big ladies. So Arnold Flass from Batman Year One, who also appeared in Batman Begins, but they change his ethnicity. So it's Firebug now. Firebug slash Firefly. Barbara Gordon plays a lawyer. I wonder if Comcast will finally get uh, Warner Bros. Warner Brothers, or DEI rules is really obvious with this cartoon. So the two corrupt cops of Flash and Bullock are gonna set Firebug slash Firefly loose. And the setup is complete. Firefly just escaped. Now this is corrupt cops acting, setting up uh, Firebug, setting up Gotham City for uh, just to trap Batman. The old tenements is Firebug's target. This is how psycho this arsonist. So you do notice uh, the outdated costumes, the outdated settings. This is really made in the 1940s. And damn, it's gonna set everything on fire. Even the cars are outdated, man. The last time they did uh, a neo noir Batman ba- back up backdrop is our Batman the animated series. Although uh, Bruce Timm was controlled back then. And I think the one element that made Batman the animated series better than what Bruce Timm did was Paul Dini. Always remember that Bill Finger, who co-written the Batman stories from the beginning, is also the creator for what? Wait, Green Lantern. And the SWAT team arrives, making no mo- making a ruckus without thinking. Renee Montoya. This was before the DC universe decided to make her the question. Man, they killed Firefly. Bullock. Jim Gordon and Batman always act in unison whenever they're serving the common people. And Batman disappeared as usual. Look at that. Timestamp is 21 minutes and 50 seconds of this episode. So this is an adult cartoon, not like Batman the Animated Series, which was made with kids in mind. Man, they set up Flash and Bullock as the hero cops. Hero cop stamps out firebug. Damn. And time's up for episode 4. Did you enjoy it? Somehow, the portrayal of Bullock and Flash are kind of realistic enough to be totally corrupt cops. And I rate this episode as 7 over 10. I'm still not that impressed with all those changes. The changes are okay, but as Sin said, uh, the core traits of the characters should have been the same. Yeah. The Night of the Hunters is the title of this episode. Now we move towards episode 5, The Stress of Her Regard. This will be featuring the new Harley Quinn. And look at that. They did King Tut. King Tut appeared with this episode 5. King Tut, of course, is one of the mainstays of Batman 66. Matt Peters is the director of this episode. Fletcher Denning is not the same character as the King Tut of the Batman 66 show. We see Alfred as not as thin as he is usually portrayed. So we'll be introduced to The new Harley Quinn, which is very different from her original concept and design, although she's still a psychiatrist, but everything else is different. Harley calls Barbara Gordon as Barbie. This is what happens when you leave uh, Bruce Timm to his own devices. Timestamp is 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this episode. And they made Harley Quinn into a lesbian. Harley seems to be blackmailing her patients into to something. Harleen Quinzel. They threw a smoke bomb on Batman, but he threw it back to all them cops. Everything is nuts. Everyone seems to be nuts here in this show. And I heard that Batman 2 is more likely to be made than it was a few months ago. Who knows? Another the Batman Who Walks movie. The motivation of Harley Quinzel of Harley Quinn is so weird this time around. They made Harley Quinn totally separate from the Joker. Weird. There were two characters who used the Harley Quinn nickname. The first one was Green Lantern, Alan Scott's old girlfriend, who was a criminal, and then Harlan Quinzel, who was created by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm for the Batman animation series. The Jester runs. Oh man. So there's a new character here, Hastings, who's Harley's thug. Another weird episode, weird villains, weird situations. Man. So this show is somehow another hit and miss. I watch this animated series during the first day of its run over at Amazon, and somehow it lost something. Crazy people. Pharaoh. Man. Man, so the news between WBD and Charter Communication is all about distribution. And according to my friend Sin Havoc, this reset is insane. It's a distribution deal. That's it. WBD doesn't have enough outlets worldwide. That's why Netflix is king. Man, this is oh man, this is kind of boring. What can you expect from something from Matt Reeves? Timestamp is 11 minutes and 57 seconds. Man, nothing's changed. So finally, uh, is Barbara Gordon finally realized that Harley Quinzel is not what she seems. Man, this episode is boring. It's so weird that it's boring. So basically, Trump has now survived two active assassination attempts on his life in one campaign. We've never seen anything like this before in American history. This is the tweet from Jack Poso. Man, what is happening in the US? I don't know. The voice style of the actor they use for Batman here is technically copied from Kevin Conroy. They even doing that for So this story is typical Matt Reeves, boring as hell. And Batman just entered the Harlequins headquarters hideout. And this is like a gauntlet where Harley release all the prisoners in her playpen. Still, the motivation for Harley is not that clear. So she diagnosed Batman with hero complex. And Barbara Gordon uses a baseball bat with an for an unbreakable glass. Man, this is one of the most boring series or episode of this series. Hmm, man, it's booby trapped. This animation reminds me of Batman and Harley, which is another story with just Bruce Timm. And we know what happens when you leave Bruce Timm to his own devices. Well, Harley's gone, man. I think there's a loophole there. And we're in a jazz club. Jamie Chung plays played Harley Quinn. She was an actress who played Amber in Sucker Punch, Dragon Ball Evolution's Chi Chi, and yeah, and that's it for episode 5. That was one boring episode, to say the truth. And man, I can't give this episode an above 5 rating. Probably rate this as a 1/10. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Now we'll be starting episode 6. This is entitled Night Ride. Man, they did Gentleman Goes, which is weird. On a side note, Jamie Chung, who played Harley Quinn in Batman Cape Crusader, also also played Jade Nguyen from Batman Soul of the Dragon, and Black Canary in Justice League X Ruby Part 2. Right. And she will be playing Twilight of the Gods as in Twilight of the Gods as Hell. Man, Hella. This is gonna be dope once they did that cartoon series over at Netflix. Now, in this episode, Night Ride. Gentleman Goes will be the villain, is the villain of this episode, episode 6. And somehow, originally, Gentleman Goes is a villain for Hawkman. And w- the I wonder why they made him a Batman villain. They did already in the Silver Age. Now Bruce is talking with Lucius Fox in this episode, and timestamp for this episode is 4 minutes. So Batman, Bruce Wayne has a discretionary fund, and he con- he considers it as his petty cash fund, filthy rich. And Rupert Thorne has appeared again. Man, this is one of those days I have when, man, I forgot to switch on the background music. So weird. The relationship between Alfred and Bruce are strained in this series. So if Gentleman Ghost is a ghost, he spared robbing Harvey Dent, but he robbed the poor people. Freaking highway robber. Is anyone ready for World War III? Oh man, that's gonna be a bummer. The world isn't big enough for both of us. So we change setting again. Russell Craddock is the descendant of James Craddock, Jim Craddock, the gentleman goes. The Craddock coat of arms. So Craddock blames democracy for his misfortune because he was born into privilege. One of Bruce's teachers is Wilma. Bruce Bruce calls Alfred as Pennyworth in this first few episodes. It's weird how they made a classic Hawkman villain into a classic Batman villain. So this is the part of Batman which is fantastical, fantastical. Timestamp is 13 minutes and 50 seconds for this episode. Man, Batman had a hard time fighting a ghost. So Bruce and Alfred are arguing. Oh my god, Papa Midnight. And we have another internet interruption with this episode. Man, what's happening? Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Man, power failure. Timestamp is, of course, 16 minutes, 15 seconds. Man, this is crap. The internet, my internet provider seems to be going wild. Seems to be on the the fritz. Papa Midnight is, of course, a character from Constantine. This was He was first portrayed by Jimon Hanzu in Keanu Reeves' Constantine, and later another actor for the Se- Constantine series over at CBS. I just changed my internet. So it turns out that with this ritual, Alfred is of royal blood. Yeah. StreamYard is and my internet provider is wonky today. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna try to play this one for the last time. Okay, we're back. We're back, and it's the technical difficulties of doing this today's episode. It's getting weird. Alfred just saved Batman from being possessed by gentleman ghosts. Our time stamp is 19 minutes 25 seconds. Okay, man, this is the first time that this happens in the middle of my streaming. Alfred is asking Bruce to kill him before he kills Bruce. And that's it. The exorcism of Gentleman Goes. And look at that. This is the turning point. The turning point for Alfred and Bruce relationship in this series because and we see Papa Midnight waiting for the broom. Technically, Papa Midnight is an Ubaya man, witch doctor, voodoo witch doctor, a boon for a boon. Man, wasted a few minutes with these technical problems I'm experiencing today. And Harvey Dent is losing. This is gonna be the downfall of Harvey Dent in this series. Yeah, the deal he had with Rupert Thorne is his downfall. And yes, this is the last episode for today's stream. And I rate this one as a 7.5 over 10. If not for the problems I encountered, could have been more higher. And yes, this is one cool episode with the Gentleman Ghost and Papa Midnight. And it seems that everything is over for today. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, and well, I'm off. Mikey verse forever. I'm gone. Oops.
killing people. They look alive to me.
Because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point.
I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.